Close your eyes for a second. Think back to your childhood. Not just the big birthdays or holidays, but the ordinary moments. The quiet conversations, the reactions to your scraped knee, the way conflicts were handled. What was the feeling underneath it all? Now, fast forward to today. Ever wonder why you handle stress a certain way? Why some relationships feel easy while others are a minefield? Why your inner voice sounds supportive, or maybe critical? The blueprint for so much of who you are, your resilience, your emotional patterns, even your core beliefs about your worth, was drawn long ago by the architects of your early world, your parents. We often judge parenting by grand gestures or strict rules, but truly exceptional parents? They weave their magic into the everyday fabric of childhood through subtle, powerful actions that shape not just obedient kids, but resilient, capable, and emotionally healthy adults. What if you were given that rare gift? What if, looking back, there are quiet signs that your parents were operating on a different level? Signs you might have taken for granted? And what if, even if you didn't get all of them, understanding these markers gives you the power to heal, grow, and perhaps even parent yourself or others in a more exceptional way? Today, we're uncovering 10 profound, often overlooked behaviors that signal you were raised by truly exceptional parents. This isn't about guilt or blame. It's about recognition, understanding your foundation, and discovering how to cultivate these strengths within yourself. Let's dive into the subtle art of exceptional parenting. Because exceptional parenting isn't about perfection. It's about consistent presence and profound emotional intelligence. The first sign is foundational. They validated your feelings, even the uncomfortable ones. Exceptional parents didn't dismiss your sadness, anger, or fear as silly or dramatic. They acknowledged it. I see you're really upset right now. Or, it makes sense you feel scared about that. They separated the feeling from the behavior. Emotional validation is crucial for developing emotional intelligence, EQ. It teaches children to identify, understand, and regulate their emotions, reducing anxiety and building self-trust. Studies show validated children become adults better equipped for healthy relationships and stress management. Validation didn't mean agreeing with tantrums or destructive behavior. It meant acknowledging the underlying emotion before addressing the action. Notice your inner dialogue. Do you dismiss your own feelings? Practice self-validation. This is the first step to emotional mastery. If this was missing, learning self-validation is powerful reparenting. 2. They focused on effort and process over just results. While celebrating and it was nice, exceptional parents shone a light on the effort. I saw how hard you studied for that test. Or, you kept trying even when that puzzle was tricky. They praised perseverance, problem-solving, and dedication, win or lose. This fosters a growth mindset. Kids learn that abilities can be developed through effort, making them more resilient, willing to take on challenges, and less afraid of failure. Focusing solely on outcomes can create performance anxiety and fear of trying. They didn't ignore results, but they emphasized the controllable factor, the effort and strategy. Shift your own focus. Celebrate your consistent actions and learning, not just the end goal. Apply this to others. Praise the process you see in colleagues, friends, or your own children. Cultivating a growth mindset is a lifelong superpower. 3. They apologized sincerely when they were wrong. Exceptional parents didn't cling to infallibility. If they lost their temper unfairly, made a mistake that affected you, or broke a promise, they owned it. I was wrong to yell like that. I'm sorry. I was frustrated. But that wasn't okay. They modeled accountability and repair. This teaches children that everyone makes mistakes, that relationships can withstand ruptures if repaired, and that taking responsibility is a strength, not a weakness. It builds profound trust and respect. The apology was specific, acknowledged the impact, and didn't include excuses. Practice genuine apologies in your own life. Acknowledge your impact, take responsibility without deflection, and focus on repair. This transforms relationships. If apologies were rare in your childhood, learning this skill is revolutionary. 4. They set clear, consistent boundaries with explanation and warmth. Exceptional parents had rules and expectations, but they often explained the why behind them in age-appropriate ways. We hold hands in the parking lot because cars can't always see small people. Or, bedtime is at 8 because your growing body needs rest to be strong and healthy. Enforcement was firm but calm, not harsh or arbitrary. Boundaries create safety and predictability. Explaining the reasoning fosters understanding, internalization of values, and critical thinking. Warmth alongside boundaries prevents rules from feeling purely punitive. Boundaries were flexible when appropriate and evolved as the child matured. Set clear boundaries in your own life, with work, relationships, yourself, and understand why they matter. Communicate boundaries calmly and respectfully. Healthy boundaries are the cornerstone of self-respect. 5. They encouraged curiosity and independent thinking, even when it was inconvenient. Exceptional parents didn't shut down endless questions or dismiss challenging viewpoints. They engaged, "That's an interesting question. Let's find out together." Or, "I see your point." They fostered critical thinking. Encouraging curiosity builds intrinsic motivation, problem-solving skills, and intellectual confidence. Allowing respectful dissent teaches children they have valid thoughts and can navigate differing opinions. They guided the exploration and set limits on disrespect, but valued the questioning mind. Reignite your own curiosity. Ask questions, explore new ideas, challenge assumptions, including your own. Encourage independent thought in those around you. Curiosity keeps the mind vibrant. 6. They taught practical life skills and encouraged age-appropriate independence. Exceptional parents knew raising capable adults meant teaching how to live. Doing laundry, basic cooking, managing money, simple repairs, making appointments, navigating public transport. They gradually handed over responsibility. Developing competence in life skills builds belief in one's ability to handle tasks, reduces learned helplessness, and is crucial for independent adult functioning and confidence. Research links childhood chores to greater professional success. Tasks were age-appropriate, taught patiently, and failure was seen as a learning opportunity, not a catastrophe. Honestly assess your life skills. Actively learn what you might lack: cooking, budgeting, basic DIY. Empower children in your life with manageable responsibilities. Competence breeds confidence. 7. They protected your play and unstructured downtime. Exceptional parents understood that play isn't frivolous. It's essential work for children. They valued unstructured time for imagination, exploration, boredom, and simple fun without constant academic or structured activity overload. Play is fundamental for cognitive development, social skill building, negotiation, cooperation, emotional regulation, creativity, and stress relief. Unstructured time fosters self-directed learning and intrinsic motivation. They balanced activities with ample free time, sometimes actively facilitating play environments but not directing the play itself. Do you prioritize unstructured downtime and playfulness? Schedule time for hobbies, relaxation, and creative pursuits without a specific goal. Protect children's free playtime fiercely. Play isn't just for kids. It's vital for adult well-being and innovation. And by the way, if you are enjoying the video, hit that subscribe button. It helps a lot. Now on to the next one. 8. They demonstrated healthy conflict resolution with partners and others. Exceptional parents argued, but they did it constructively. Children witnessed disagreements handled with respect, calm voices, active listening, focusing on the issue, not character attacks, seeking compromise and genuine reconciliation. They saw conflict as a normal part of relationships that could be navigated healthily. Witnessing healthy conflict resolution teaches children invaluable relationship skills: communication, empathy, negotiation, and that conflict doesn't equal abandonment. It reduces anxiety about parental discord. They shielded children from the most intense arguments but didn't pretend conflict didn't exist. They sometimes even explained how they resolved a disagreement. Audit your own conflict style. Strive for calm, respectful communication focused on solutions. Apologize and repair ruptures. Healthy conflict resolution is the bedrock of strong relationships. 9. They cultivated gratitude and perspective without minimizing struggles. Exceptional parents modeled and gently encouraged noticing the good, big and small. Look at that beautiful sunset. We're so lucky to have Grandma nearby. Even though that was tough, I'm grateful we figured it out. They acknowledged difficulties but also pointed out silver linings or other situations for perspective. Practicing gratitude is strongly linked to increased happiness, resilience, reduced depression, stronger relationships, and even better physical health. Perspective-taking builds empathy and reduces self-centeredness. They didn't use gratitude to dismiss real pain, but rather as a complementary practice alongside validating struggles. Actively practice gratitude daily through journals and mental notes. Consciously try to see other viewpoints. Gratitude and perspective are powerful lenses that shape reality. 10. They loved you unconditionally, but liked you too. Exceptional parents made it abundantly clear their love wasn't contingent on achievements, looks, or compliance. It was a constant. But crucially, they also genuinely enjoyed your company. They laughed with you, shared interests, were curious about your thoughts, and wanted to spend time with you, the person. Unconditional love provides the ultimate security, fostering strong self-worth and the courage to explore the world. Feeling genuinely liked and enjoyed builds deep connection, validates your inherent personality, and creates joyful memories. They could disapprove of choices while still loving and valuing you. Their enjoyment was authentic, not forced. Offer yourself unconditional self-love. Strive to genuinely enjoy the people you love. Be present, engage, share laughter. Feeling both loved and liked is the ultimate human nourishment. Recognizing these signs isn't about dwelling in the past with rose-tinted glasses or assigning blame where they were absent. It's about understanding the roots of your strengths and perhaps some of your struggles. Exceptional parenting provides a powerful foundation, but the beautiful truth of neuroplasticity is this. It's never too late to cultivate these qualities within yourself. Whether you're healing, reparenting yourself, or striving to be that exceptional parent or mentor, aunt, uncle, friend, to someone else, these principles are your guideposts. If this video sparked recognition, gratitude, or a desire to build these strengths within yourself, here's how you can keep growing with us. Smash that like button, subscribe and click the bell. Share this video. Remember, your past doesn't have to dictate your future. Whether you're integrating the gifts you were given or consciously building the strengths you missed, you have the power to cultivate exceptionalism within yourself. It starts with awareness. It grows with intentional action. Keep going. Your journey is worth it. Until next time, be kind to your past self, intentional with your present self, and hopeful for your future self. This is your life. Build it well.